Okay, welcome everyone. We'll start our second lesson. During this lesson, we'll go through our LO2 learning outcome to apply the concept of continuous improvement in an operational context. So, which will go through continuous improvement, what is meant by, and why the continuous improvement is crucial in any organization or whichever the setup you are working. So today lesson inductive content, what we supposed to be. So key we have effectiveness and efficiency keywords. Then of course we can discuss about cost reduction, improvement, quality, continuous improvement, of course, is a key focus as per our learning. Then we have how we can do it. We need to look around resource planning, ERP. That's the keyword. Then we need to go through supply chain management. That's other area we need to look around. New product development. Of course, we can go through customer relationship management. That's key we have. And then we have Kaizen and the process engineering, re-engineering. That's, we have a key concept. These we need to all go through during our lesson and our discussion. Before starting our lesson today, will first of all we recap what we learned during our last lesson. Yes, Omar, anything you remember from last lesson which you think you learned?
Yeah, we did lean management and all about the different factors, Six Sigma, Kaizen, then mass production, craft production, and current or future era production.
Okay, excellent. So we learn about all these, the key concept.
Yeah.
Excellent. So today we'll go through our LO2, which is learning outcome 2. So we'll move back to our lesson. So now you can rate yourself, grant your knowledge, ERP and CRM.
Yeah.
What?
I'm not very sure of them.
Okay, so maybe you can say ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning, is more planning, and CRM is, this even the technology software where we can manage our customer relationship.
Yeah.
Our desktop are more technology based. So that will be focus in our discussion. So we can rate ourselves maybe at the moment knowledge 3 to 4 or 5, and how much we can move forward. That's we need to think about.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have today lesson. We have 2 assessment criteria. P2, prepare continuous improvement plan based on the review the critique operational management principle. So different model, in the light of different model, analyze the effectiveness of continuous improvement and different theories which we are going to discuss today lesson. So I copied the links here for further reading. Those will help you as well to further read, on these all topics. So have we heard about VFM?
Yeah, in real world figures, yes.
Value for money, yes, of course,
Yeah.
So value for money is often quoted as objective of non-profit organization, yes.
Yeah.
Normally, have they gained the best value from the limited funds available? Value for money can be assessed in the number of ways: benchmark activity against the activity, other organization performance indicator through the conducting VFM, value for money studies, possible conjunction with other institutions, and we can adopting and recognizing the practices. We do audits, and this is all about, and within that, if I'll say to performance, when we measure someone's performance, yes, any individual performance will measure in 3 areas. In time, somebody how quick doing the task. Then we looking the quality, yes, what is the quality of the work, and we looking the cost, how much is costed, yes, overall.
Yeah.
So in time, quality and cost. So then we do 3 E's. Yesterday we discussed 3 M's, yes? Man, money, and material.
Man,
Today we are going
material.
to three E's. Three E's is first is effectiveness. Yes, effectiveness. So if you're according to the benchmark, whatever the benchmark is, your criteria, let's say we'll measure the performance of Omer on, we'll say, he's always on time, his work is 90% customer is happy with his work, yes, and he not use lot of, the paper waste things, huh? So then we can say Omer is effective worker, yes, and we'll carry on giving him further contract, yes, and he can stay in our organization. But if a mayor is more than effective, yes, because instead of 90% customer, a mayor's dealing with the customer is 92% is happy, yes,
Yeah.
and a mayor's taking instead of 1 hour to complete task, a mayor taking 45 minutes to complete the task, yes.
Yeah.
So now is a mayor is very economical for organization, yes.
Yeah.
Because giving is a next level, huh? But if we'll say efficiency, yes. So a mayor's
Yeah.
efficiency. If we'll say a mayor's taking 45 minutes,
Yeah.
a mayor's customer is 95% satisfied. A mayor using instead of 2 pound paper, yes, to do the work, a mayor using just 1 pound, yes, he reducing 50% or whatever percentage can be.
Okay.
So we can say no, Omer is very efficient. And now according to this performance, Omer is entitled for bonus. Yes?
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So we can use SAM, economies, effectiveness, and efficiency. This is all about. So we need to look around. So we explain here three E's, value for money, and interpret in providing economic, efficient, and effectiveness. Economy as input measures are the resources are the cheapest possible for the quality desired. Yes. Efficiency, they were looking in a different perspective. Efficiency, here we link input and output, yes,
Yeah.
and we achieve more than, yes. And effectiveness is measured whether the objective are met, whatever the objective as a benchmark we set, yes. Then
Yeah.
it can be goal approach, system approach, or internal processing. Goal approach look the ultimate objective of organization as the output measures. Like hospital ultimate is waiting list to be reduced. That's the ultimate objective, yes.
Yeah.
Having a mortality rate gone down, yes, and how many
Yeah.
patients being treated. That's we can. This is a goal approach. System approach. Look how well the organization obtained the input functions, yes, like
Yeah.
implies. And did hospital manage to recruit all the required nurses or not? Yes, that's the system approach.
Yeah.
And internal processes approach, look how well the input are used to achieve the output and measure the efficiency. Yes,
Yeah.
is your productivity we can say. And what was the average cost per patient treated? Huh? So we
Okay.
can compare with the various other country because we can become lean. Huh? Okay, then what about lean? We discussed yesterday lesson as well, so today we can. Zero breakdown, yes? Zero delays, zero defect, zero inventory, zero accident, zero paper. Huh? So this is all about is a lean. Yes, we cutting the paper cost, we cutting the, yes, we turn off the lights, we using the sensor lights, yes? Then
Yeah.
case is it continuous incremental improvement. A sense of the lean is a willing of workers to spot the quality problems, also production when necessary, generate ideas for improvement, yes, analyze the problem using the problem solving tools. Then according to Kaizen is ongoing improvement, continuous improvement. Everyone including both managers and stimulate and promote creative activity. Help, greater accuracy, safer work practices, higher implies morale and more productivity. Okay, that's then we can look around, spend large sum of money. Maybe if we want innovation, use best technology, consider risk, high ability, authority, and responsibility. All, we need to be managed, yeah, for innovation.
Yeah.
Which will go through BRP just in a minute and this approach. Okay, it's occasion, common sense, logic, yes, small improvement, low cost, a little in the system you change, yes. Maybe we used to work, one was the table here, we just change the table layout, yes.
Yeah.
We need to think about how we can make, or we can reduce accident just by putting the policies in place, reverse parking in our organization, yes. So because when people pull out the car, always is the risk, they can't see it, yes. So if they reverse park travel, so we can look around advantages of put people first, their attention process is reward. All we can look around these things, that will help to be improved. This is a continuous improvement.
Yeah.
Three central practices of Kaizen define that the central practice is housekeeping. Yes.
Yeah.
Mood elimination. This is the guy who gave it. Yeah. 7 wasted, different. Wasted is a time wastage, paper wastage. Yes. Machine breakdown, and then there's standardization. Have we know about iOS?
ISO. Yeah. It's a international standard.
International Standardization Organization. Yes.
Yeah.
This is all about. This is all about. They have a different certification, 9,000, 14,000. This is all about what you are saying, what we are saying as a company. Yes.
Yeah.
Same thing we are doing, and we have documentary evidence for it. You will say this medicine is contain whatever within it. It should be contain it, yes.
Yeah.
And we have a documentary evidence that this we bought it from here, what processes were. So that's all about audit. And we can do standardize. Sorry, any question, Umar?
No. Nothing.
We can standardize things always. Always we call SOPs, standard operating procedures, yes, set in the organization. That will help, so everyone aware of. Training can be help. Need to communicate. Communication is very important in any, what is meant by communication, effective is always try to be two ways communication, not just one way. It's good program on YouTube. It's called Undercover Boss. Sitting in an office, you're making a plan, that's not work. So bosses going at the workplace by hidden, yes. No one knows them, they are bosses. But they just observing, they work as employees to observe how the organization work really. So this is quite good to be look around. It's quite good on YouTube, Undercover Boss. Watch some, it's quite good. So is the problems, there are different program, different series. Is in America, in UK as well. You can find a lot of about different companies. Okay, problem solving, team working, communication. So this is all about. When next problem solving, we have how we can solve problems. So lean also and the Kaizen is because it's a continuous improvement fishbone diagram, which we'll go through in the next lesson more in detail. This is all about qualities, yes? Cause and effect. Yes? If will quality worker not there, what will be effect? A histogram, yes, we can look around different charts to show. We can look around the correlation, relationship with one. If you're cutting the cost of one thing, Omer, do you have a Nokia?
No, not really.
Why not? Why not we using Nokia anymore?
It's old.
Sorry?
It's old because it's old.
It's old. Nokia used to be world leader, yes?
Yeah, used to be.
Why is Nokia decline?
Because it's out of touch, or because
One
it's a better
of the,
brand.
yes, you're right. One of the CEO of the company, Nokia, he cut the cost on the research and development. Cost reduction, yes?
Yeah.
Mayor was. So he closed lot of research center and he cut the cost. So ultimately, by cutting the cost, what happened? They not managed to be innovative product. Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
and other companies. So there is a correlation. If you cut the cost, yes,
Yeah.
ultimately is research and development. Yes, that create a
Yeah.
problem for us. So that is a correlation because there is a relationship. If you're cutting the cost on the research and development, you can't produce innovations. So product and processes and mapping and the process flow chart and all these, help us. This is a continuous improvement. Other tool we can check sheets, brainstorming meeting, Pareto analysis. Have we heard about Pareto? Pareto.
No, I haven't.
Okay. This is called rule 80-20. 20% customer giving 80% sale and 80% customer giving 20% sale. So those 20% customers, those are giving you 80% sales. You need to make sure they become loyal with you. If the one customer leave the company, yes,
Yeah.
so we will lose times by 4, yes. That make 20 times by 4, yes. So that make you 80. So that's why we need to keep those customers. Those are key because those customers, they are giving you, every one customer giving you 4% sale. So we need to make sure we have, yes, 7 new quality tools we can look around. Yes, these are. And then policy document that also help, you set up. 5 golden rules of workplace. When problem arise, go to JIMA first. It means workplace first. Check the relevant object. Yes, that's the Japanese term. Is again saying take the temporary. Yes, find the root cause and standardize and prevent. Okay. Then we have you maybe heard about plan, do, check, and act. Yes, this is called psych PD. Yes, PDCA cycle. Okay. Any question? You plan things, you do things, you check, yes, and you act, and you carry on doing it. This is cycle according to understand the current status objective, yes, analyze the data, implement, yes, and then this is all about. And then we're looking next now, enterprise resource planning. What is a ERP? This is the way is integrating the data from all operation within our organization, operation, sale, marketing, yes, into one single system, and it is known as, yes, there is a system called SAP system. Maybe you worked as well, yes, and Oracle specialist provision of ERP is enterprise resource planning, or we can say Microsoft Microsoft project. Is quite similar to SAP system as well. You do activity, you do planning, you do resource allocation, all you do these. As
Yeah.
opposed to BRP is the one approach we heard at the top, the words, which we'll explain in a minute. ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning, is a driven approach to the software solution in reverse order, yes? In effect, they start with a solution and then modify the processes. SAP is the main ERP vendor, yes, is a software provider. Comprehensive business maps and the processes is the architecture, yes. That's huge, people doing different PhDs and research, and that's we need to look around, yes. Claim handling and various things. ERP vendor will provide underlying the workflow engine to process the control one processes to the next. It is still possible the traditional design effort to apply 5 steps, yes. We need to think about. It can be argued, therefore, approach may be the more appropriate to processes that not complex, yes. Fundamental redesign. Any question?
No, no.
Okay, that's was ERP. Then we have what was the BPR? Is a business process engineering, re-engineering. Is a fundamental rethinking. Re-engineering means rethink, radical redesign of the processes. Yes. Continuous, temporary, contemporaries mean whatever now requirements. Yes. So we're looking the complex. Individual processes should be integrated into the dozen of the major processes. Yes. Like IT, yes, customer focus, major. So these are all we need to be look around to make our processes more and more effective. Then we looking the supply chain. Supply chain is quite big area. Is the key in the business strategy, especially where the e-business is involved. Many business prosper or fail depending upon the. So because think about in the supply chain is the e-procurement, yes?
Yeah.
Yes? E-transaction, e-ordering system is all about, yes? Warehouse, inventory management. Inventory management, so we need to think about inventory. Yes, we have inventory stock 3 type of work in progress, finished goods, and the raw material. Okay.
Materials. Yeah.
So we need to be manage all these effectively as a supply chain management process. There are a lot of software is IBM system 3090, IBM system 36 is used in logistics. So we can look around supply chain management, how we can direct, indirect. Yes, there is a approach is called push and pull. So push business model where the manufacturer, supplier, and the marketer are mostly to power to a customer driven. Yes.
Yeah.
So driven by the e-commerce capability, empower client, many companies moving from the traditional to the push model. Yes. And the pull model is the model less product centric. Yes. And more individual customer centric instead of you pulling the customer to be yes, come to you. Are you pushing the customer? Push and pull. Push advertising and pull advertising. Yes.
Yes.
So like you do on the tele, yes. Are you pushing them? Come on, is the last chance, huh?
Yeah.
Are you're not really pushing them, but you just advertise. You explaining the benefit, they will pull to you, huh?
Yeah.
Any question?
No, nothing else.
Okay, next, customer relationship management is quite crucial. And CRM, customer relationship management, is to increase the customer loyalty in order to, because every customer is costly. Every new customer is 40% costly than the customer we can retain it, yes? old customer, because every new customer you get, you need to open the account, it's a work involved, you need to pay maybe commission to sale people, yes, to get the new. Why not give a discount to existing people and you can keep them, or you can provide the good services? Huh?
Yeah.
ECRM is use the digital communication technology to maximize the sales to existing customer and encourage usage of the online service. Research into the e-businesses suggests 20 to 30% more expensive to acquire new online customer than the traditionally. Retaining extra 5% of customer can boost online companies' profit between 20 to 95%. Huh?
Loyal customers. That is
Yes, loyal customer is quite,
loyal customers.
so because we can keep those customers. There is a model called survey call model. You can do research online if you, yes, fancy to. There we have a gaps. What the customer is expecting, what we are delivering. We order a food and the promise was you was get the food in 45 minutes and you will get in good quality. But actually when you receive it, you not receive it in 45 minutes, you received it in 60 minutes. So there is a gap of about 15 minutes, yes?
Yeah.
Because your expectation and the company delivery time, where is a gap, huh? So that we need to look around. And the CRM system help us to be identify and help us to address it. Huh?
Yeah.
So that's about customer relationship management. Then I copy the link for you. Not link is case study will be on Moodle. Yes, I'll ask Raman to upload this. And this is about, please read it. Cabin is one of company those making the houses like mobile houses. Yes, you can take there. So it's very popular. It's quite big. I think so. They have operation in Saudi Arabia as well.
No, not
And they like those people are working on the construction side for temporary accommodation for them. So they just shifting around. So they have ISO 9000 they have, and they working on the lean as well. Yes. And what benefit? So it's good to be read this case study. Will help us to further develop understanding. So if you have any question now.
Nothing as such, no.
Okay, and I copy the links to do the. This is all about the product development. There are few links for extra reading, and last is the quiz which you can attempt. Huh? Please, those are listening, try to attempt. This is about the supply chain and the supply chain management, which is a part of this LO as well, and that's all about. Today lesson we learn about is LO2, and please, if you have any question, if you're listening this recording, just drop me email, and my email address anjum@ukversity.co.uk. And I hope speak to you all during our next lesson and enjoy. Thanks for attending and thanks for listening. Bye bye.